Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100 subs, it's time they get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Press it in chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show.
Number 307. And sort of, kind of, not a night owl edition per se. But you can still say it a
it's still Tuesday night.
Yes, late Tuesday on the West Coast. It's still 8 p.m. in Hawaii. And
Brian, how you doing, brother? Thanks for chiming in. We appreciate it.
Who will be taking his talents playing for the Force in A7 this year. So there you go. So good luck, Brian. Playing for the Las Vegas Force in A7 as he made that known on his page.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, he said he was about to break some news, and that was some breaking news right there.
Yes, indeed. But nonetheless, a champion was crowned last night, as there was no three-peat as, I really don't think any of us was expecting the outcome for it to be like that, but it was. No. As the Philadelphia Eagles hoist their second Super Bowl trophy, their fourth NFL championship overall, dating back to before the merger of 1970, as they, I think anybody that is not a Chiefs or Eagles fan was surprised. But absolutely.
Hey, Brian, when you don't blitz a whole game and your front four gets 6 sacks without blitzing, this man.
Vic Fangio deserves all the credit.
He's the MVP if you ask me.
He put together a fantastic game plan. What's up, Unc?
What's up, Unc? As you were right, a black quarterback won.
And a team that had the last letter of S also won. So
Nostradamus was in his bag.
He cashed in double time. But, it just goes to show you why winning 3 consecutive championships is very, very hard, and it's only happened a few amount of times.
Yes.
Like I said, it hasn't happened in the NHL since the Islanders of the early 80s when they won 4 straight. It hasn't happened in baseball since the damn Yankees of 98, 99, and 2000.
Don't you speak that blasphemy on this show again.
Hey, facts are facts.
No, I know. But we know how we feel about the Yankees.
And, well, I'm about to make you real sick, but to find out the last time anybody three-peated in any sport is still the Shaq and Kobe Lakers of 2000, 2001, and 2002.
And it all started against my Sixers.
No, the Pacers were the first ones, then Philly.
Then yeah, that's right.
But so that just goes to show you it's been 23 years since any professional sports franchise has three-peated as a champion. And it's even more harder in the NFL because of the salary cap, because of free agency, because, unfortunately, you draft a good nucleus, but unfortunately, you can't pay them all. Some will leave.
Yep.
And that's really the sucky part, and that's why there's so much parity in the NFL, because you can't keep your core together, which sucks. And I don't like giving them their just due, but that's what made the Patriots run from 2001 to 2019 was impressive, because they started out doing it a certain way, a certain philosophy. then, like the Spurs with Popovich, they evolved into the modern era of what the game is playing, and thus they had sustained success. Now they've gone back to sucking, obviously, since Brady has retired, since Brady left them and went to Tampa Bay, and now Brady's in the booth in Fox and helping Mark Davis trying to make the Raiders relevant again. But like for the Eagles, they spend a lot of money on their offense. Their defense, most of their defense is young, but they're on rookie deals. But unfortunately, how many more can the Eagles get with this winner? Because as we said, you normally when you have a good young nucleus like the Eagles have, normally your window is maybe 2 to 4 years.
The length of that contract, maybe 3 years.
Yeah. So you may have a good 2 to 3 years to try and get yourself another one. Now, this is the second time in 3 years the Eagles have represented the NFC in the Super Bowl. Can they make this? Can they make a little mini run? Because as I've said many times on the show, the last NFC team to repeat as Super Bowl champions is still the 92-93 Cowboys. And that's 33 years ago.
Good Lord.
And that was when the NFC won like 13 straight before the Broncos finally got through. So, I mean, it's a tale of two ends. It's just, I mean, very rarely do you ever see a Andy Reid team get outplayed, outcoached, out every aspect of the game of an Andy Reid coach team. They got outplayed, and it was shocking to see.
I'm gonna have to steal from JP. It wasn't Nick Sirianni. No. It was Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio,
who now gets himself a job in New Orleans to be the Saints head coach and try to put his program together.
Does he keep Derek Carr? We know what new coaches want. New regimes.
Their own guy.
Yep. And Derek Carr is not their guy. I.e. the same reason that Derek Carr is a Saint, because Derek Carr wasn't Josh McDaniels' guy.
Well, we'll see what Josh McDumbass can do with Drake May. We'll see. But, I mean, what does that mean for Spencer Rattler? Or Ritter, I'm sorry.
Desmond That's Ritter, a good question. I didn't even think. I forgot that they drafted him.
Yeah. I mean, what does that do for him? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it bears repeating. But Eagles get the win, 40-22, and really,
it wasn't 22. The 22 was because they put the no names in, and the Eagles scored on the no names. I mean, the Chiefs scored on the no names. Technically, this game was 40-6. Let's be real.
Well, it was 34-0 before the Chiefs finally got their first touchdown.
Yeah.
So the game was pretty much decided. It was 24-0 at halftime. And then I said that the first drive of the second half that the Chiefs got was going to be crucial for the Eagles' defense. And it looked like the Chiefs were getting momentum, but the defense struck again. And again, no disrespect to Jalen Hurts, who again earned the right to be MVP. He played fantastic, and quiet as it's kept. Truth be really told, in the two matchups that the Eagles and Chiefs had, Jalen Hurts clearly has outplayed Mahomes in both of them.
Yes.
As he was the leading rusher in Super Bowl 57, Hurts was the leading rusher here in Super Bowl 60.
Wasn't his stats for both Super Bowls damn near the same?
No, in 57 he threw for over 300 yards.
And 2 touchdowns, right? 2 touchdowns.
No, just
and
one.
He ran for 1.
He threw for 1, ran for 3.
Ran for 3. Yeah, that's right.
And this one he ran for 1, threw for 2.
Right. So a little bit of
little reverse, but the one thing about it is now the Chiefs, give them credit, they made sure that number 26 would not beat them, but number 26 still helped out in many ways.
Pass blocking, run blocking,
blitz pickup, being the guy in the flat just in case nothing was there if Hurts decided to run. But still, The remaining factor is the Eagles still ran the ball. They ran the ball 45 times.
Yeah, and that's unheard of. Not seeing Andy Reid kind of get the running game like he did every once in a while, but it looked like he just abandoned it and went straight to the passing game.
They only ran 11
Which,
times in the whole game.
yeah, see, that sounds like something that your coach would do or Baltimore.
And here's the kicker. On those 11 runs, the Chiefs averaged 4.5 a run.
Sounds familiar.
See, and again, this is what makes me mad about today's NFL coaches.
Too cute.
That part. It's like, why stop trying to act like you're the smartest guy in the room. Now the Eagles, yes, they only averaged 3 yards a run, but they ran the ball 45 times and got to 135 yards rushing as a team.
Well, a good chunk of those was Jalen Hurts, but it's still, they stuck to it.
True. Chiefs ran the ball 11 times, only got 49 yards. Didn't even try to establish Isaiah Pacheco. Didn't even try to establish Kareem Hunt. Nope. They're not slouches.
Not at all.
Both men can run the ball very effectively. It's just for whatever reason, Nagy and Andy Reid just decide, no, we're just gonna try to chuck it. No. When you become one-dimensional, and the defense knows you have to become one-dimensional, they can just pin back and just full steam ahead.
You should have found a way to attack that 4-man rush. That's the man. It should have been. But also, your man's Travis Kelce was whiffing on a lot of blocks. I was looking at some things on some replays. He was not chipping like he should have. Something was up there not right.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the suit he wore. Looked like he was, trying to get some disco fever. I don't know. He was trying to dress like John Travolta. I don't know, but
something wasn't right in the head with Kelce. You clearly just saw it. It's like he wasn't engaged.
And I asked this last night, or I asked this Sunday night. I'll ask you again. Do you think the potential history messed with him psychologically?
Well, you had something was brewing up there. I think they put a lot. I believe they probably put a lot more pressure on themselves than the media did.
Good point.
Because look, they at the parade that they had, they were like, "We're going for every conversation was about the three-peat. The Chiefs are going for the three-peat." I mean, the media made so much of a big deal of it. You had nothing to see it, and they probably bought into it.
But Terry Bradshaw on Fox did say the Chiefs were not going to three-peat. And they looked at Terry Bradshaw like he had lost his mind. But Terry Bradshaw did say that. They weren't going to three-peat.
Well, like you just said, it's hard to do that. And given that the rematches in the Super Bowl, the team that won the first one has won the second one. Yes. So this hasn't happened in a while. But as you always say, it's hard to beat a team twice.
Yes.
Even within your own division, let
alone 3 times.
Correct. But I have to agree with you. I think a little bit got to their head. They're the big bad Chiefs. And I'm kind of glad, even though they did try to sprinkle a little bit in it, but a lot of people didn't jump on it. But it's good to see that the media, as I thought they would jump on, well, you see what happens when the refs don't help out the Chiefs? This is the outcome of a football game. I mean, just look at all the one-score games that they lost. A few of them controversy. Man, I can even throw my team out there. It should have been a false start. Or the pass interference that they called, that was clearly not a pass interference. So it's good to see that the refs didn't get involved. It looked like it was going that direction, but they pulled the reins. But again, we knew that was going to happen because this is a very good staff. This referee staff was pretty good. They call games pretty even killed.
When you have an all-star staff, you're really not going to see a lot of flags per se because
they don't want the flags in the Super Bowl.
No, that part. But when one team is being more physical than the other, I mean, really, what flags can you throw?
Yeah, you can't deny when you're getting
Truthfully speaking, I mean,
when you're getting manhandled, dog walked up front.
yeah,
I
and
mean, okay, if we're gonna throw a flag, we're gonna call holding because that's what you guys are doing because they're blowing right by you.
but the Chiefs' O line was
Has been
greatly
atrocious all year.
exposed.
All
True,
year.
but
Atrocious.
they have not been good, but it really got exposed by the Eagles. Now Joe Thuney is a very good guard. Why is he playing left tackle?
That's probably all they had to put him at, bro. Everybody else was probably in position. Somebody was gonna play out of position. Maybe that was there. He was a little more comfortable there than anybody else.
Yeah,
I mean, I get what you're saying. Why you're doing that?
you're putting your All-Pro guard at tackle where he has struggled, and then it reared its ugly head. I mean, again, when Mahomes and the Chiefs have lost, they have lost convincingly.
Bad. It's not even right. Bad. You were being too nice. Just say it. Horrible. I mean, what's their combined? How many points did the Bucks put up on them in their Super Bowl win?
In the two Chiefs losses, the Chiefs have given up a combined 71 points.
To a compared 28 points? 28?
They've scored 31 in those two losses combined. 31. They scored 9 and 57. They scored 22 in Super Bowl 59.
Oh, I thought it was 6. Okay, that's why the math was the math. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought they scored 6. Okay, so it was 9. I do remember. You're right. Hey, I guess if you're gonna lose, I mean, lose the proper way. That it's. I don't know what the game plan was because it looked like they wasn't sticking to whatever game plan that they came with because that's not a Chiefs team that I've ever seen.
No. We all know how very good Andy Reid is coming off a bye week.
2 weeks?
And Andy Reid getting 2 weeks to prepare. And you listen to all the reports from the reporters that were following the team. They kept saying it's business as usual, status quo, this, that, and the third. But it's just...
Here's what I think. The Chiefs did kind of stick to their game plan, but they got punched in the mouth early.
Corporal, if you're implying on Indeed, normally they can get back to you very quickly. So I'd just say keep your alerts on.
But they got punched in the mouth early.
Oh yeah, yes.
And then when they got punched in the mouth, because what is I believe Mike Tyson said this. Everybody has a game plan until they get punched in the mouth. That's what happened to the Chiefs. They had a game plan. The Eagles came in with the oh shit game plan. Yeah, we about to fuck all your shit up type game plan.
Well, so, they went Joe Frazier / Rocky Balboa, and the Chiefs had no answer. But again, and I still say this, I really think the pick 6 by Cooper DeJean changed everything. It changed everything. And then on the next play after that, Braun gets the interception. And then I said, at worst, they should be up 20-0. And you're like, no, damn it, get 24. Well,
get 24.
They heard you, and A.J. Brown found the end zone, and there you are, 24-0 at halftime.
Throw them. You got to, because even then, up 24-0, we know this is the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Anything, Patrick can get his little flurry, get his little magic, and then that's when the defense steps up and get a turnover. And then here comes Patrick Mahomes running on the field on everybody, all this, that, and the third. So no. It needed to be 6, all touchdowns. I mean, yeah, the field goal here, there, the third, here and there, but no. We don't want that. And if you ain't seen, check out our YouTube page or our Facebook pages. You will see the reaction of me and JP when the rookie got the touchdown.
When Cooper DeJean went back to the house.
Yes.
Which he started on one side of the field. And like I said, Mahomes just did not see him at all.
Because he was they came out. It's almost like somebody leaked the script a little bit because I can't remember what show I was watching, but they said that they could see Patrick Mahomes trying to force the ball to D Hop because it's his first Super Bowl, or a few forced throws here or there. Well, you saw it. You saw it.
Well, the problem is trying to force feed. A lot of times can be a problem, and that's normally how turnovers happen. As we always say, and we say this all the time about our beloved Golden State Warriors, just run the offense. Just run the offense. That's all you need to do. Just run the offense.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Chiefs just did not run the offense. The Eagles did. But as I've been saying all along, leading up to this, no, my microphone is not broken.
I don't know. I can hear you very loud and clear.
Anyhow,
Oh, maybe because they're not accustomed to seeing you hold the microphone for the majority of the show.
No.
So you started off holding the microphone.
Yeah, I did. Well, okay. Well, if it's better, that's good. That means you can hear me. But as I've been saying all week leading up to this game, I said the one thing that Devontae Smith and AJ Brown can do very well is get separation, and you saw that because Watson and McDuffie, they're very good at man coverage, which is one of the reasons why my team lost because Debo nor Ayuk could get separation in man to man. Now,
They traded away their best corner, if you ask me.
Well, I personally would not have gotten rid of McDuffie, but hey, that's here nor there.
No, who's the corner that they traded to Tennessee or let walk? They franchise tagged him and then they let him walk.
Okay, McDuffie's still there. I know what you're talking about. I see him.
I just can't think of his name right now.
I think it was doggone name.
But yeah, no. It's never. It's not going to come to me. But I wouldn't have traded away him. That was one of your. I mean, you could have paid him. Just give him the money.
Well, I mean,
but like you said, your team couldn't get separation. These two receivers can run. These two receivers can run routes. Excuse me. And I don't know why you would want to leave somebody on the island with AJ Brown if you're not that good in the corner.
L'Jarius Sneed.
Yep, wouldn't have let him walk. Nope, wouldn't have done that.
Nope, but hey. They did because you had young guys, but again, like I said.
Then that's just the way the NFL is going now. Since the NFL implemented this rookie scale, it helps out teams now. You're not breaking the bank signing the first 5 or 10 first 10 picks. Now there's a scale. You sign it, there is no negotiating, there's no holdouts. Dotted line.
This is your salary for the next 3-4 years. That's just what it is.
4 with a 5th year maybe. And then that also helps the team now go out there and get the free agents and go out there and stuff like that. So that's why I say, yeah, the Eagles have these rookies, but how long can that? They're going to lose some of them, especially if they're out there outperforming their contracts.
Correct.
So, but as you said, the Chiefs had young players. They felt that they could step up, which that's fine. That's what you want. If you see growth in your team, then that's what you do.
Thank you, Corporal Sleepwell guy. Thanks for chiming in.
But yeah, you know, if you see the progression, but I still wouldn't trade Snead. That's just what I'm saying.
I wouldn't, I wouldn't, but
I wouldn't trade Snead.
That's a decision that Clark Hunt and the organization made. So now, as they say, you make your bet, you gotta lay in it. But the Eagles, now the question is, can they be the first NFC team to repeat? That remains to be seen. But I mean, they will get some players back. Like I said, they didn't even have Nakobe Dean, and Lord knows
that's scary.
how worse. Lord knows how worse it could have been.
Yeah.
Living room. Super Bowl 53 between the Patriots and the Rams might want to join the conversation. Might want to talk to you. That was the 13-3 game. So hold on about Super Bowl 59 can lick your sack because Super Bowl 53 might say, wait a minute, we might want to enter this conversation. Super Bowl, yes, it was. Gambling was legal back for Super Bowl 53. Yes, it was.
I believe so. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
most people call that the most boring Super Bowl ever. Well, they weren't alive for Super Bowl 5 because some might say Super Bowl 5 was the worst one ever between the Cowboys and Colts because it was a turnover fest. Now,
Here's the thing. Would anybody ever be excited with a Super Bowl? One say they don't want too much scoring, or we don't defense. Like, is anybody ever going to be? I guess if it's your team winning, you're going to be happy. But if you're just your team is not in there and you're just watching it, quite frankly, I enjoyed the hell out of the game. Raider fan, whatever you want to call it, hey, I enjoyed it. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about the halftime show because of what Kendrick did. I'm a fan of Kendrick Lamar, but then you have a lot of people that don't understand, who didn't get it. And that's why you're getting backlash because they were like, they could have put this other performer out there. They didn't understand. I and you know because we're into the tabloids and we like hip hop. So we know that there's a beef between Drake and the reason why Serena was out there. Caesar was singing, all the setup and the stuff like that, and the A minor.
But still, 65,000 still screamed A minor. That part happened. However, they said this and that and all that, but yet you just made Kendrick Lamar the highest watched Super Bowl halftime show ever, passing Michael Jackson, passing the king of pop. And this is Michael Jackson at the height of his powers. And they passed him. Okay, if that's a Canadian thing.
So that's Canadian. Yeah, up here it was legal.
Yeah, it was legal in the States. Okay, so there we go. All right.
We have to remember Living Room is a Canadian. So some of the things he's saying, it's not,
Oh, Canada.
Oh.
Our home and native land.
Yes.
We are getting close to CFL football.
Spring football is almost here.
Right around the corner. But it's just, I mean, it's a very unique situation. Who was the great? Wasn't Creed last year's Grey Cup halftime show? No, it wasn't Creed. It was somebody else.
I'm about to say that's a dope ass band right there. You throwing a group out there? That's
no, but I mean, Creed is doing a reunion tour. That I do know. Damn it! Who did the Grey Cup halftime show last year? That's right. It was the Jonas Brothers. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You know what?
Are we still? Do people still like the Jonas Brothers?
Well, I know Nick has been the most successful one out of the three that have gone solo.
Yes.
Actually, I still have the Grey Cup on my DVR. I might watch that during the week.
Interesting.
Where Mizzle's beloved Argonauts won the cup yet again over Winnipeg in Vancouver.
See?
Teenage girls did.
Well, yeah. Well, okay.
We'll just say it like that.
That's like asking, did anybody like New Kids on the Block?
They had some slaps. I ain't gonna lie.
No, wait, you didn't give me a chance. I did.
They
slapped.
But But Donnie Wahlberg. Well, I mean,
Green Day was a year prior. Now that's a band.
Well, I mean, everyone has their moments, but everyone deserves second chances. But as I was saying, but Donnie Wahlberg gave props to where props is due because he said, without New Edition, there would have been no New Kids because obviously Donnie Wahlberg, like New Edition, they're from Boston with that Boston accent. Of course, Mizzle liked it all the time when The Rock said Worcester. Worcester Cheddar.
Finally. My boy, though.
Yes.
My boy.
The revolution will be televised. Ricky Starks makes his debut in NXT.
I don't think they're going to be able to use that name. If you notice, he didn't come out saying it. It's only been the absolute one.
Well, we all know who he is.
I mean, well, we know who Ricky Starks is, but you know that I think he's going to have a name change because he's not. He didn't come out saying it. Oh my gosh!
Well, the crowd said it.
Him and Seth Rollins cutting a promo. Good Lord. Good Lord. I'm just looking at the potential of what can go down.
There are some stories you can tell with Ricky Starks now coming into the fold. Yeah. I mean, I think Braun and AJ Styles could be a very good story.
Braun?
Steiner.
They did give us a nice little stare down preview, didn't they?
Down.
Yeah, something's cooking. WrestleMania?
It is WrestleMania season, absolutely.
Well, this is around the time that we're going to start getting some beefs and some storylines.
Well,
we
are 2 weeks. We are 2 weeks leading into Elimination Chamber, which will take place in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Okay.
Damn,
I know it's called the Rogers Center, but for me, it will forever be the damn Sky Dome. It was born the Sky Dome. I was calling it the Sky Dome.
Where the Blue Jays play?
Where the Blue Jays play, yes. That's where the Elimination Chamber is.
Damn right, it's always the Sky Dome. Yes, that's what I grew up knowing it as.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But
just like if the Chargers stayed in San Diego, it's always going to be the Murph.
Yes.
Jack Murphy it's going to be the Murph. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 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 See?
I'll finish it off. Damn it, yes.
Touche.
Yes.
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 Yep. We still like to call stadiums their original names, like Pacific Bellpark, the Big Phone Booth.
Yes.
As some pitchers are reporting to spring training early. I think they're supposed to be reporting by this weekend. I know Logan Webb is already in Scottsdale.
Yes.
Among some other pitchers. Alex Bregman has knocked it down to 3 teams of where he might be signing at, and the Astros are not one of them. It's between the Red Sox, the Tigers, and the Cubs trying to get the services of one Alex Bregman to play the hot corner.
Ogasawara? Did I say that right?
Ogasawara.
Ogasawara?
Living room, please fill me in, because I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I'm a little puzzled over here.
Is this from New Japan?
That's what I can think. Oh, did he win the title? Is that
or are you talking UFC? I'm not a big MMA fight fan.
No,
so you have to fill me in.
Yeah. You are touching a realm that we may not have dabbled in. From Chuchi to Washington is torture. That still doesn't explain a lot, but okay. Did you get that, Doug? Are you looking it up? Okay. Let's say I know something's going on around here. So yeah, feel it. Okay, here we go. Is an excellent pitcher
Okay,
who
he's a
never
pitcher.
had run
Okay.
support. All right. Oh, okay. Why haven't we heard this name before?
I don't know. God doesn't hate anybody.
This is true.
But it's just I guess that's who paid him. I guess. Now, you want to talk about feeling old, Mizzle? Today, Darren Baker turned 26.
Dusty son,
Yes,
the one that got JT Snow grabbed coming to the home plate.
the same Darren Baker that JT Snow grabbed by his coat. Yes, he's 26.
Good Lord. You blink and these kids are just growing like trees, man.
Yeah, man.
The hell, what are they feeding these people
I'll have
nowadays?
to pay attention to him when I watch Nats games on Mass and whenever he pitches.
Yeah, that name is going to be stuck in my head. Like I forget names a lot, but that one right there might stick in the head.
Yeah. Okay. So I gave false information. In getting those points, the Suns lost. They lost 119 to 112. So they got back in the game, but they lost.
The tall one says, "What's up?"
Hello, tall one. Why are you not asleep? Grandmama Larry Johnson.
And that would be a hello from Mr. Meeks.
Oh yes. All right. So there was only 4 games on the hardwood tonight.
Association.
Brandon Ingram took the extension.
Got paid
for $120 million to stay up north in Toronto. And Toronto beat the Sixers 106 to 103. Let me ask you this question: as Embiid announced that he may have to have another surgery, do you think it's time to perhaps just say, you know what, we have run the course with Joel, and it might be time to just build around Tyrese Maxey?
And let him go somewhere else and get healthy and start playing basketball?
No, maybe it's just his body is just failing him like it did Brandon Roy and Greg Oden.
Oh, I 110% agree to that. I think the nature or the focus needs to go starting on Maxey, start getting him the necessary players to go with him. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, how long have we been trusting the process?
You're not wrong.
It's been a while.
You're not wrong.
And you know, as Philly fans, we can get a little rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
Things don't start going the way it should be going. It's like, okay, hey.
But tonight he was fantastic. He had 27 and 12 in 38 minutes of play. But unfortunately, Maxey did not shoot the ball well. Only shot 1 of 9, only had 5 points.
What was Paul George's stats?
14, 3 and 2, but he shot 5 of 12. Oubre had 12. Butler and Grimes gave you 15 and 13 off the bench respectively, but it was Quickly and Barnes with 33 and 23. Dick had 17. Yes, Grady Dick from Kansas.
What a name.
Yes, that is a basketball name, folks. Had 17. 106, 103. Raptors get the win. Raptors get their 17th win of the season. Philly goes to 20 and 33.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see Philadelphia in the play-in or the playoffs this year.
Just call it a wash?
Yes. Hell, if it gets to the point, just shut down Embiid and let him get the fucking surgery now if that's what he's needed. Just get out the way.
That's a good point. Valid point. Knicks get the win, get their 35th win of the year. They beat the Pacers 128 to 115 as a Cat with 40 of them buckets to lead the way for the Knicks.
Did you see that awkward no-look pass that he did?
I did not see that highlight, no. He had 40. Josh Hart had 30. Basically, Towns and Hart told Jalen Brunson, take the night off. We got this.
Hmm.
9 for Achua, 6 from Bridges. McBride had 15 off the bench. Landry Shamet had 11 off the bench, as Ananobi did not play for the Knicks, but the Knicks get win number 35, 128 to 115 over Indiana. For the Pacers, Siakam had 24, Brown had 18, Halliburton had 16, Mathurin had 18 off the bench, Shepard had 12 off the bench, but Knicks get the win by 13, 120 to 115. I really want to know if this is. I really want to know if this was real. Because I really want to know. I really, really want to know.
What is that?
Folks, the Pistons beat the Bulls 132 to 92. However,
Did you see that was the first quarter or second, the halftime?
the halftime score of that game,
It was 71
Pistons
to 29.
71, the Bulls 29. I'm going to say that one more time. The Pistons led the Bulls at the half, 71 to 29.
That's factual.
I saw that. I'm like, this cannot be real.
So 34 points in the first quarter for the Pistons, 18 for the Bulls. Second quarter, 37 points for the Pistons, 11 points in a quarter.
Yee. That's pretty bad.
But they outscored them in the fourth quarter.
Hey, that's a win. Win the quarter. Pistons go to 28 and 26. Bulls go to 22 and 32. As a living room doing his best.
Oh, bro.
Living room doing his best Mason impression.
So I'm reading that there was booze in Philly. Looks like Joel Embiid pulled Ben Simmons.
Oh no.
So they say bulls ring out in Philly after Embiid passes up open three and turns it over.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you don't. Oh no. Oh, Joel.
Oh boy. What did I just say a second ago? The fan, we get a little bit of
the restlessness is real, if you will.
Starting to kick in. Excuse me.
And of course, just mentioned a few moments ago, despite the fact that Kevin Durant reaches the 30,000 point club, John Morant scores 26. Bane had 20 as the Grizzlies hold off the Suns 119 to 112, giving Memphis their 36th win of the year, putting Phoenix at 26 and 27, a game under 500. So what does that all mean in the standings in the association? Well, it means...
What do you tell us?
It means in the East, Cleveland still holding on to the number 1 seed. They are 43 and 10. Boston, 6 games back in the loss column, 5.5 overall. Back of the number 1 seed. They're number 2 with 30 and 16. The Knicks at the number 3 seed. 4th seed is the Pacers. Milwaukee at number 5. Detroit at number 6.
Oh.
And if we're talking playing games right now, it's Miami, Atlanta, Orlando, and Chicago. Slam Dunk Ernest.
Slam Dunk Ernest.
As in, hey, Vern, Ernest, that Ernest?
Yes, I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Know what I mean, Vern? Hey, Vern. Oh, rest in peace, Jim Varney.
Yes, indeed.
So right now,
Ernest P. Worrell. Yes, indeed.
You know what's scary, Mizzle?
What's that?
Philly is right there on the cusp of the play-in game.
Jesus. They don't need it.
The Bulls are 22 and 32. Philly is 20 and 33.
They don't need it.
He's like, the hell with them.
They don't need it.
And in the West right now, OKC holding on. They're 43 and 9. Memphis holding on to the 2 spot, 36-17. Denver right there at number 3, 35-19. Lakers 4th seed at 32-19. Half game ahead of the Rockets, who are the 5th seed. Clippers are the 7th. Or I'm sorry, they're the 6th. And if we're doing play-in, it's the Wolves, Mavericks, Kings, and Warriors. Kings and Warriors have identical records, but I think the Kings have the tiebreaker in head-to-head at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Living room, let me ask you this.
Let all
How would
Detroit
you feel?
teams cook.
How would you feel if the Detroit Tigers pull off bringing in Alex Bregman to man the hot corner at third base? How would you and all of Tigerdom feel about that? With Phoenix, of course, right there on the verge, on the outside looking in, along with the Spurs and the much improved Blazers. So that's what's going on standings wise in the association as we are heading towards the All-Star break. The 13th, Thursday, will be the last day that games will be had until the All-Star break happens. And then they will all go to
the Bay Area.
Yes, indeed. Bregman plus AJ Hinch equals money. There you have it. Ooh, speaking of hot games on Thursday, we got the Dons taking on Gonzaga in Seattle. Oh, baby, that's on ESPN. Oh, baby.
Wait, you said Thursday?
Thursday.
Let's go.
Thursday in the Northwest, Gonzaga and the Dons.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to find that one.
That's on ESPN at 8 p.m.
5 o'clock? Oh, no, 8 our time?
8 p.m. Pacific, yes.
Yep, I think I might pull that off.
Is there any action? Was there any action? I forgot we're doing the Four Nations face-off. So tomorrow, or later on today, since it is officially midnight, the Four-Way Nations face-off in hockey.
Oh.
Oh. But hey, he got y'all to the playoffs, and y'all won a series. Y'all beat the Astros, so baby steps. So kicking off the four-nation face-off, we have Canada taking on Sweden, which, by the way, you can catch that on Max True TV and TNT at 5 p.m. Tomorrow. Then we have Finland and the United States on Thursday on ESPN at 5 p.m. And then Finland takes on Sweden on Saturday along with Canada against USA. Both those games you can catch on ABC at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. specifically. So that's what's going on with the NHL. In the world of college basketball today.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait. Let's get a timeout. Today's date is February 12th, correct?
Yes.
Shout out Sam Bostic. Happy birthday, cuz.
Oh, yes, Mr. Hall. Yes.
Yes, happy birthday. Definitely have to get that shout out. Didn't know if he would be watching this, so if he was, he would have heard it.
All right, on the hardwood in college basketball, Auburn gets back on the winning track. They beat Vanderbilt 80-68. Alabama lays the smackdown on Texas 103-80. Florida, ranked number 3, beats Mississippi State 81-68. Kentucky beats number 5 Tennessee in Lexington 75-64. Another ranked battles. Number 7 Purdue goes down to number 20 Michigan 75-73 in a good game. Texas A&M beats Georgia 69-53. Iowa State beats UCF 77-65. Indiana with the upset in East Lansing. They beat Michigan State 71-60. And Arizona goes down, ranked number 13. They go down to Kansas State 73-70 in Manhattan. Kansas beats Colorado 71-59. DePaul and Marquette. Marquette gets the win 68-58. UConn beats Creighton, ranked number 24 70-66. On the court tomorrow.
Boy, Charlotte Flair got a lot of work
Missouri. Who got a lot of work done?
Charlotte Flair.
Oh, yeah, definitely for sure. For sure. That goes without saying.
My mistake. I didn't mean to throw it off. I was just
No, you're
looked
good.
up
You're good.
and,
No. You're all good. All to the good. Yes, indeed.
let's see, as living room. College ball will get my attention in 2 weeks when Aussie basketball playoffs wind down. Yes.
Yes.
Also, thank you to the 6 viewers that are hanging out with us on this. Well, I guess we could
Early
call it the
morning
late night.
edition.
Yeah, now it's the early morning edition. We started at a
11
more
ish.
earlier time. Yeah, a little after 11. So, thank you guys for hanging out with us.
You know what this means, right, Mizzle?
What's that?
Next season, your beloved Tar Heels should be making an appearance in Berkeley, California at Haas Pavilion. The look on his face.
Okay. There's 2 things that I have not seen. I haven't seen my Florida State Seminoles live, and I haven't seen my Tar Heels live. Damn it, I need to make that happen. That needs to happen. I mean, I have seen Little Big Brother's team more than I've seen my own damn team. That has to change. Wait, is it Florida State should be coming to Cal too?
More than likely in 2026.
All right.
Because I think they already put out the college schedule for Cal, and I did not see.
Because they ain't counting the ACC, right?
Correct. Yeah, it'll be next year. Yeah, next 2026. Florida State will be making its way out to Berkeley, California.
All right. Well, if the good Lord allows me to, I'll be there.
But Bill Belichick will bring the Tar Heels to Memorial Stadium in 2020. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see something else here. Hold on. Schedule.
Go Pats.
But Florida State will be at the farm in Palo Alto in 2025.
Oh man, do I want to make that drive? Oh, that's staying in Fairfield after that. If I do that, there's no driving all the way back here. Ooh. Yeah, I might have to stay out in Palo Alto. That's a drive.
No, trust me, I know. I mean, trust me, when I was going to my hometown church in Vallejo, it's a long drive even from Vallejo to Palo Alto.
That's brutal.
I mean, beautiful city.
Oh, yes.
Long drive.
Good Lord, that's long. You know, I'm good. I can wait.
He's like, no, I'd rather drive to Berkeley.
Yeah, that's almost making that decision. Like, man, do I want to drive to San Jose? No. Now, if somebody else want to make that drive, I'm all for it. Me driving it? No. No, sirree, Bob. It's not my job.
Yeah. Thought you knew that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, they better let Jay Uso just cook because this man got the whole. You got the whole arena at the grasp of your hand. That's when you know you're over. That's when you know you didn't made it big time. I mean, he was already big time, but he big time now. Got the crowd asking one more time.
He is what we say is officially over.
Oh,
He
big
is
time.
officially over.
I mean, stupid over.
You are brave. God bless you.
Oof.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. Oh.
God
Oh.
bless you, sir. Oh my wow.
Oh. That's brutal.
Brutal is the
Ah.
word.
God, I thought driving from freaking Fairfield to San Jose every morning was bad. Whew.
God bless you, because oh boy.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm
deep.
sorry, I would have to take a nap before I make that drive back home.
Yep.
Take a quick power nap in my office and be like, okay, now I'm gonna make that drive. But that's just eesh.
Mm-mm.
Ay ay ay.
Might have to get a rental for like the week.
Yeah. That is brutal. But yes, it's all but finalized. As mentioned earlier, Kellen Moore is about to be the next head coach of the New Orleans Saints. And Pete
Nice.
Carroll adds his other son to the coaching staff
Not
from the
shocked.
Panthers. So one son will be the offensive line coach or assistant offensive line coach, if I read that correctly. And the other son is the passing game coordinator. But as we always like to do on the show, we always like to give you the factuals. So,
Yes, indeedy.
so um, Brendan Carroll is the run game coordinator and offensive line coach.
Okay.
And where's the other? Come on. Where are you at? And Nate Carroll is the assistant quarterbacks coach. So obviously, both Carrolls both involved in the offense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Brennan, of course, who was the OC at the University of Washington. Nate was in Carolina, coaching on the offensive staff. So that's pretty awesome. Get to coach with your sons. That's pretty cool.
Just about as good as playing basketball, what you're saying.
That's good. Marcus Robinson, now the defensive backs coach.
I
Rick
like
Bourne,
it.
the defensive assistant. And of course, Joe Woods, defensive backs and pass game coordinator coach. Of course, John Glenn coaching the linebackers. But the big part, Patrick Graham staying on as the DC.
Mm-hmm.
Another year of continuity for the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Tom McMahon is the special teams coordinator. Cade Rennings is the quality control. And Darius Swinton is the special teams assistant. So now it's just time to put the roster together and time for a
Find that
spy tech
quarterback.
to get his draft board together.
Yep.
As, of course, the Raiders have the 6th pick overall in the draft. Of course, the Tennessee Titans right now are on the clock.
And they're saying they're willing to listen to move out of the first. So
interesting.
We'll see how that goes.
Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. Tomorrow on the hardwood floor, we have matchup wise. No, I don't want to look at food. Let's go to the NBA, please. Please and thank you. On the hardwood later on today, on this 12th of February. Warriors in Dallas taking on the Mavericks. Can the Warriors go to 3-0 since the Living Butler trade? Spurs and the Celtics from the parquet floor. That's on ESPN. By the way, the Warriors and Mavericks will also be on ESPN for those that don't have NBC Sports Bay Area. Magic at home against the Hornets. Pacers in D.C. against the Wizards. Philly goes to Brooklyn to take the Nets. And Trae Young comes back to his home away from home, which is Madison Square Garden. Always fun when the Knicks and the Hawks get together inside the Mecca. Never out of words for high drama in basketball. Cavaliers against the Raptors and Cleveland. Pistons and the Bulls meet. The Pistons and the Bulls doing a back-to-back in Chicago yet again. Bucks in Minnesota against the Timberwolves, and Sacramento in New Orleans against the Pelicans. Miami in OKC against the Thunder. Suns on the road in Houston against the Rockets. Trailblazers against the Nuggets. Lakers and Jazz yet again, this time in Salt Lake City. Clippers on the road in Inglewood to take on the Clippers. And that is your on the action on the floor for NBA basketball on Wednesday. Let's see if we have any other news to report. As my beloved Running Rebels get a win. They beat Air Force 77-52. Yes, next show we do Living Room, you definitely can come on the show. But it is just about nap time for me and Mizzle because adulting sucks.
It really, really does.
But we wanted to come on real quick and give our recap on Super Bowl 59, which, again, congratulations to the Eagles as they hoist Lombardi for the second time in franchise history. And still, the NFL is still without its first three-peat Super Bowl champion. Gafford out with a knee sprain as the Mavericks, it just continues to get bad for Dallas. Alex Lynn signs a free agent deal to join the Lakers, which will definitely help the Lakers' depth in that department. And looks like Clayton Kershaw will indeed head back for one more season with the Dodgers, which possibly could mean the playoff Kershaw meme might be making its appearance somewhere in 2025.
It's always a beautiful thing when he has his head down when the Dodgers are sucking.
Yes, indeed. But as we said, pitchers and catchers are reporting as it is definitely time for spring training. But nonetheless, folks, thank you for hanging out with us here. And to our newest subscriber, we say thank you, which now puts us at 175.
I think we gained 2 or 3.
Oh, it's gone up again?
No. I'm thinking where were we in the last month or two? I think we have gained 2 or 3 to get us to 175. If I'm not mistaken. Well, just doing all in total.
Regardless of the matter, we definitely appreciate you guys for thinking enough of us to subscribe. Tell a friend, share with your friend. Let's get the subscriptions up. Don't forget, check us out later on today, The Other Side of the Ball, as we count down the top 10. Who is the top 10? Who will be the top player from 2024 in the ASNFL? No worries, brother. Just wanted to share the story of how a 61-year-old beat my ass today at dropping back. Save that story for the next time we come on because we definitely want to hear it. For sure, for sure. But yeah, other side of the ball tomorrow as we count down the top 20, the top 50, the top 10. Also, we are getting closer to March 16th. Well, we didn't see a three-peat in the NFL. Will we see a three-peat in the A7NFL on the 16th of March as the Las Vegas Insomniacs looking to make history of their own? As hello, Munchie, how are you? As will he'll be in the top 10? Well, you got to find out and watch us on The Other Side of the Ball later on today at 5:30 on The Other Side of the Ball Network on The Other Side of the Ball YouTube channel. But thank you to all for hanging out with us. To the 6 strong that came with us from the beginning, thank you. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. But it is nap time. But as the Super Dope Beatmaker takes us home to make sure we get some good night's rest, if you will. But real quickly, if you want to collaborate with the young man, there is all of his outlets. There's the name. Get with the young man as he continues to evolve and showcase his immense talents. Current episode of the All-Pro Joffos is up now on Joffos TV on the Joffos TV YouTube channel. Again, we will have a talking-ish Super Bowl finale as the 3 of us will dissect what we saw in the Super Bowl. Also, special thanks as always to Creative Brothers Productions and everything that they do. Also, don't forget, as we'll just use this background, don't forget, coming up this weekend in the city by the bay, the greatest DJ in the world, DJ Matt Sticks, on the 1s and 2s. So get there, party. Let the DJ get you into the groove. Go ahead and support DJ Matt Sticks. He'll be out there spinning it for All-Star Weekend as the Bay Area takes center stage of the greatest basketball players in the world. First time since 2000. Thank you, Unc. Good night. Blessings to you and the auntie. As always on the Mizzle Dub Show, it's 12:05 o'clock. Some damn where. Good night. Good morning. Cheers. And all points in between. God bless y'all. Good night.